Lights, camera, action. So today I'm going to talk to you about my overhead rig. So let's do that. Hello everybody.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello. Hello. Hello.
Hello. During this lockdown, I thought I would up my game when it came to video and photography. So as you may have seen, my thumbnails recently have been all flat lay photography, kind of top down shots. So I thought I would kind of use my surroundings a little bit easier and make myself a better overhead rig. So in the past I used to use a microphone stand, an old microphone stand from my old drumming days back in the day. Bought a little attachment for the microphone thread to the 1/4 screw thread for a tripod. Used that, it was great. It's a very good portable rig and kind of temporary one, so I can pick it up and move it around wherever I want to. It's really good in the old flat. I'll link a video when I used to use it on that one. So I thought I would make one and make it a little bit sturdy so I can easily just kind of quickly set it up, boom, bosh, with no hassle. My office space is quite cramped. My desk and kind of YouTube set, if you will, is in the corner of my spare room. So as a lot of you small creators out there don't necessarily have big old studios to base yourself out of. I certainly don't, so I do most of my work, photography work, and also work for my actual job in this room. But I thought I would make the most of this space and make it easier to help ease my creative process when doing photos and videos. So explain a little scene. I've got a desk here, but I've also got a little desk opposite me, which is kind of my gear kind of setup space. So if I'm going out and do a shoot, I'll take my bag down, open it up. I can all load all my bag and all my gear and stuff off the floor away from the carpet. So there's no dust and stuff getting on the lens and inside the camera bodies and things like that. And it's just a good place to kind of set it out and give the things a clean. And above that is a shelf. On the shelf, 2 little brackets. And I thought I would make the most of the space that I've got available. So there's 2 holes drilled in the bottom of it. And in those holes are little metal threaded inserts. Now, I bought these from Amazon. They weren't that expensive. They came in like a pack of 10, so I've got loads left. I've got 8 left, in fact, so I only used 2. That's fun. So I've got a piece of wood with a slot cut in it, and these bolts fit directly through the slot, and that is stable. Like, you could probably stand on it and it would support your weight. Probably not. And on the end of the wood is a little ball head. Quite cheap, inexpensive ball head. It is only really designed to hold my little M50. It probably would hold my 5D, but it might, depending on the lens I was using, it might kind of droop. So, I mean, we'll see that. I haven't tried it yet. And on that ball head is a quick release plate. Now, I use Arca Swiss for pretty much everything. So my tripod that this is on, which is a 3-legged thing, it's got Arca Swiss on it. I've got Arca Swiss on my Peak Design capture plate. I've got all the kind of Arca Swiss stuff. It just makes it easy to have everything the same between. And I can just take the camera off this, put it on there, and it makes it much, much easier. There's one thing extra I may not have talked about in my M50 video, I'll link up here. I have a small rig cage. Now this is great for mounting extra stuff to it, so if I'm doing videos, anything, handheld stuff, it adds a bit more weight to it, a bit more bulk. It's quite a small camera, which is great, but if you're trying to be stable and steady with it, having a weightier camera is a little bit nicer. It's a bit more smooth with it if you're trying to do it. So with this, it's got loads and loads and loads of tripod threads all over the place. And on top of it, I've got a tripod quick release plate. So this quick release plate is on the top, not the bottom. Now I hear you cry, why is it on the top? It should be on the bottom. But no, because of the orientation of the overhead rig, having it coming from the top means that all the shots are in the right orientation for me to see when I'm looking down at it. So I don't have to faff with flipping pictures in Lightroom and footage in Final Cut. That's just a pain. So that's the reason why it's on the top. So yeah, that's fun. What I've also got is on the uprights for the shelves, these things, a little bracket doobies, is I drilled a hole and I got another little ball head attached to it, so I can attach my yo-yo light to it, or if I want to go a little bit smaller, I can use my aperture light, this little thing. Like, absolutely fantastic little light for the price, so I can have a little bit more customization. In the past, I used to use a boom microphone stand, which I used to have from my drumming days many moons ago. So I used to use it in some of my older unboxing videos. Links to them up here. Now they're not particularly that great. It was before the days of this little beast of a camera, so I sometimes would use my phone or I'd use my 5D and something might be out of focus, whatever. They were starting off. I'm still starting off, so that's fine. What am I going to use it for is the biggest question. It's the biggest question the missus asked me. What are you going to use it for? Why are you doing that? It's just to help top-down photos, videos. You may have noticed in my video on the exposure triangle, which is my last one, I use a top-down rig on that. That's it. Trying to keep it a short little video. I hope you like the little B-roll sequences. I worked really hard. It is difficult, so shout out to the likes of Daniel Schiffer, Peter McKinnon, Becky and Chris, all those people that do that super smart, sexy B-roll. Matti Hapoya, Chris Howell, all those big famous YouTubers. They obviously have got years and years of experience. Now I've been doing this YouTube for what, 2 years? And this camera I've only had for a year of that, so really trying to get the experience in doing the smooth B-roll is quite difficult. So I hope you like it. If you've got any comments about that, so leave them below in the comments. I'd love to learn more. I'd love to learn how to do it. I've done a lot of extra watching of videos just to kind of help me get better, really, because that's all what we're trying to do. Better yourself during this lockdown. Otherwise, what else are you going to do? Go crazy, am I right? Because I cut my hair. Because last time, you may have noticed, my hair was really long and the missus cut it. Barbers are closed, what are you going to do? So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this, and you may have noticed my subscriber count have gone up. Welcome to all those new people. I hope you enjoyed the video. I've got plenty more entertaining content coming out soon, hopefully, unless I get sent back to work. So yeah, thank you for watching, and see you soon. Bye.